Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel and welcome back to my 12 Days of Destination series here on YouTube. So today's video is going to look a little bit different. I am going to be talking about different destinations that I have been to in the past using different questions and various prompts. Now, I could definitely use multiple destinations for each prompt, but I tried really hard to narrow it down to just one top one that I felt like really went with that prompt the most. So the first one is the destination that completely surprised me, and for this one I'm gonna go with Vilnius, Lithuania. I feel like this destination in particular really surprised me because I didn't have any expectations going into being there at all, so when I was there it was sort of like everything was a shock. The reason I was even in Lithuania is because my coach Linus from the University of Denver, he was my bars coach. After I graduated we still remained friends and very close, and he got married in Lithuania and invited me to the wedding, so I did attend. It was a beautiful event. Yeah, just in general, Lithuania was stunning. I would love to go back, and I would also love to explore more of Eastern Europe. A destination with the most challenging hikes. Definitely Alaska and Hawaii. When I went hiking in Alaska, I remember my jaw just being on the floor because of how stunning the scenery is. I think I literally almost teared up, and I don't think the camera can even do it justice because it was quite literally one of the most beautiful sights I have ever seen in my life. The hike itself that I did was pretty challenging because I didn't know the area very well. I was pretty secluded. I had gone up there like in a van like with other people, but then the hike I actually did by myself. So there were obviously like other people on that hike in there, but it wasn't very crowded at all. Whereas with Hawaii, the most challenging hike that I have done there is definitely the hike to the top of the Coco Head crater. Now that hike was really crowded. There were a lot of people there, so like if something were to happen, you know, there's a lot of other people around. But oh my gosh, that hike was stunning, don't get me wrong, but it was also like taking a Stairmaster for an hour, just straight uphill. One of the most challenging hikes I've ever done, but also definitely worth it for the gorgeous view during the hike and at the end. The destination with the best coffee. Okay, I'm gonna go with Italy for this one because this was the first time that I ever tried an affogato. This is like my new favorite thing ever. It is espresso poured over vanilla gelato. And let me just tell you, when I was in Italy this summer, I went feral for this stuff, okay? I was obsessed, like frothing at the mouth, loved it. Already, I want more. Now listen, there are probably places that like technically have better and stronger coffee. This is just my opinion based off of the coffee that I have drank and that I have loved. The destination that I want to revisit with friends and family. This one is definitely Lima, Peru. I don't think I've talked about this a lot on my channel except for when I did upload a video from Lima, Peru, but my mom was a foreign exchange student in Lima, Peru. She lived with a host family. I also don't know if I have ever talked about this on my channel, but my dad grew up in South America. So my dad grew up mostly in Quito, Ecuador, but he also lived in Chile as well. But what's funny is my parents didn't actually meet until they were both back in the States. My mom's host family has actually visited us in Vegas, and I have gotten to see them both times that I have been to Lima, Peru, but I just think it would be a really, really special trip to go back to Peru with my family. What is my favorite destination that I have been to with Eric? So I am going to say as a whole, Switzerland, but specifically Neuchâtel and Gruyere. Neuchâtel in particular because that is where his dad was born, and Eric did live there his junior year of high school. He played soccer there, so while we were in Neuchâtel, I was able to walk the streets with him, and I was able to see like where he went every day. We went by like the old apartment that he used to live in, the school that he attended. I saw where he played soccer, and so I feel like that was just a really, really special and unique thing to do. And then while we were in Switzerland, we also visited Gruyere, and I loved it. It was just this cute, quaint, medieval little town. It was absolutely adorable. On the hillsides, there were like cows everywhere, and oh my gosh, the fondue was to die for. The fondue was absolutely incredible, you guys. Favorite destination where we've gotten to bring Luna. Oh my gosh, I mean, I feel like this is so many because we are very fortunate that we have been able to bring Luna to a lot of places, but the top two, like off the top of my head, the first one would definitely be when we went hiking with her in the mountains of Colorado because she got to swim in the lake and she just had the time of her life. life. The second would probably be Galveston, Texas, just because she got to play in the water. The destination that made me pause in awe the most. Okay, so as you all know, I love the beach, I love the ocean, I love the Caribbean, but the destination that I truly feel like made my jaw drop and just I was like in awe the whole time was Alaska. I know I've already talked about Alaska, but I'm going to say it again because it was magnificent. I have never been to a place like it before. I don't even know how to describe it. It is just out of this world beauty. It's also a state that I really want to go back and spend some good time there. Like I would love to go there for a week or two long vacation and just see more of the beautiful state because technically I've only been to Anchorage or an Alaska cruise. I think that would be incredible because I've done 2 cruises before, but they have both been to warm destinations. Like they've both been Caribbean. Okay, I'm getting like a future vacation idea with this idea for an Alaska cruise. If you've done one, let me know if it's worth it and what cruise line you did it with. The destination where I saw the most beautiful sunrise and sunset. I am gonna go with Cancun for the most beautiful sunrise. I remember I went on this one trip a while ago and I purposefully woke up really early in the morning to watch the sunrise and it was gorgeous, so peaceful. Yeah, wow, just thinking back now, that was so pretty. And then also for the prettiest sunset, I'm gonna go with St. Lucia. Of course, I have some emotional attachments to this one because the sunset after my best friend Tiffany's wedding was just to die for. Oh my gosh, it was stunning. Okay, favorite sister trip destination with Alicia. This one, I really struggled trying to pick one particular favorite, so I picked 2. And that is Catalina Island, the recent trip that we just went on this year, and then also San Juan, Puerto Rico. Both places are obviously so different, but so unique and fun and pretty in their own ways. And also, I just have such fond memories from each destination because I got to share them with my sister. The destination that felt like the most like I was in a world from a fantasy book. Oof, this one I really had to think hard about. But when it comes down to it, I'm gonna say Iceland. Iceland was just pure magic. It felt like I was on another planet. The destination where I have had some unforgettable food. Okay, this one is hard because I have been very privileged enough to eat some amazing dishes across the world, but the one that really sticks out to me is this dang chickpea soup that I had in St. Thomas. That soup was so damn good. I was like licking the bowl clean. It was so good. I need to figure out a way to make it from home because my goodness, that soup, I still think about it to this day. The destination with the most beautiful beach I've ever been to. Definitely Maui. And it's crazy that I say that because I thought I might die on that beach. This beach was pretty secluded. There weren't any lifeguards or anything like that, and the waves were really strong. While Eric and I were just swimming and playing in the ocean, I got sucked under by a current. I truly thought in my mind, and like looking back, I know this is dramatic, like I'm obviously fine, but in my mind, I thought this is it. Like I'm just gonna drown, I'm gonna get taken out to the sea, or I'm gonna hit my head and like, that's it. There goes my life. But you know what is wild? In that moment, I had peace. Like, I'm not even kidding you guys. I had so much peace in my heart and I just said, it's okay. Like, I just prayed to God. I said, okay, like if this is it, if this is all the life that I get, thank you. I'm happy. I've loved, like I have lived a beautiful life and it's okay. I don't want to say this was a near-death experience because it was not that dramatic. Like my life was not on the line. It's not like I did drown and have to get airlifted out of there and like, you know, had CPR on me. Like it was nothing like that. But in that moment, it's really interesting to see where your mind goes. And mine went to gratitude. Mine went to gratitude and just thankfulness for the life that I have lived and loved. But yeah, back to the original point, the beach itself was stunning. Favorite destination and buddy trip with my bestie Tiffany. My favorite buddy trip that we've ever been on was to Bozeman, Montana. Oh my gosh, Bozeman was like a winter wonderland, stunning and beautiful. I would love to go back and spend more time there. The destination where I took the most memorable tour. Oh, definitely London, where I got to go to the Warner Brothers studios, like the Harry Potter studios video. Oh my gosh, like that was like my childhood brought to life. That was amazing. It was just so magical and definitely worth the exhaustion and like the really tired travel day that it took to get there. I thought I could hear you. Hi, Luna. I could hear your little caller. Oh, sweet girl. What are you doing, Miss Luna? Hi. Oh, what are you gonna grab from the laundry? My pajama shorts. There we go. That's the pick of the day. Pardon the super cute interruption from Luna. The destination with the most stunning art I've ever seen. Oh, without a doubt, Vienna, Austria. The destination where I had the most adrenaline pumping adventure. So I have two for this one. The first is West Palm Beach, Florida, when I went swimming with sharks. And the second is San Juan, Puerto Rico, on the trip that I did with my sister. We did a like cliff jumping excursion and oh my gosh, it was amazing, but honestly kind of terrifying too. All right, you guys, my camera actually died while filming that last clip, so I'm just going to conclude today's video from my phone, but thank you everyone so much for watching. If you like this video, please give me a big thumbs up, and if you're new here, don't forget to subscribe because I would love to see you again in all of my future videos. I hope that you're having a fantastic day, and I'll see you next time.